Disclaimer: we are about to talk about computer hardware, and many of you may feel the urge to follow along with your own computers. This is a good place to talk about the disclaimer. Be aware that student-owned PCs are the responsibility of the students themselves. We cannot be responsible for replacing or installing components or software in student systems. The college cannot assume liability for any damages or failures that may occur. If failures should occur, contact the system vendor for warranty support. What all of this basically means is if your computer breaks as a result of following this guide, we cannot be responsible. We are also not responsible if you hurt yourself or others as a result of following this guide. We strongly encourage you to follow all safety guidelines outlined here. Before manipulating or examining your hardware components, you should ground yourself to prevent electrostatic shock discharge into any circuitry or components which can damage your computer. So what that basically means is if maybe some of you in the winter time have dragged your feet across a carpet and then you touch something and you had a bit of a shock. And it's that shock is what we're referring to when we say electrostatic shock discharge. Sometimes you may not feel the shock when you discharge electricity that you've gathered across the carpet. So what we're saying here is just be very, very careful. A good way to ground yourself is to touch the case first before you touch the internal components. The second safety guideline outlined here is to unplug your computer before examining or manipulating internal components. And basically what you need to do is just make sure that everything is unplugged. Wait about 30 seconds before you go inside of your computer. We would also like to stress, if you do not feel comfortable doing what is written in this guide, you should seek the services of a computer professional. If you seek the services of a computer professional, you should read through this information anyway for obvious educational reasons.